Standing at shooting guard, standing 6'8", number 11, MP.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely. And BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now is the news robot, and with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You take a look at the Kings. They pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've taken a bit of a dive. Still in the top 10, but I'll tell you, the power rankings don't miss much. Any let up and you lose ground.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Anthony is out there with MP, and it's Turner in at the center position, locking down the middle. And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really built an identity. They were just coming off a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years in New York. So can they continue to build on that culture under Coach Mike Brown? I'm told Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Anthony. Shoots off the step back, and MP with a basket on the assist by Anthony. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
5 to shoot, and Brunson gets it to go.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses, Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Yeah, good point. Here's Brunson outside. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a reminder that Brunson is an effective threat off the ball as well.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP, and he gets the bucket. MP's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Hart. Again, Milwaukee!
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Towns. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Kuzma. And he's going for the lob. And Giannis with the dunk.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And Chums, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Towns down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
Antetokounmpo, bam.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
To end the run. Clarkson with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
With 1 on the clock. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. MP comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to. But for Commissioner Adamson, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. MP is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Trent in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. McBride on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Anunoby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Bridges against MP. Right wing. Clock at 4. For 3, Anthony. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian?
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Milwaukee making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And Kuzma's subbed in for Trent. New York also changing it up. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. MP with it. Towns covering. Antetokounmpo for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, BA. I'm going to run. We'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Brunson against Anthony. From the stripe. Towns can't get it to go. The Bucks leading by 20. Here's MP. And the baseline jumper, no good. Pass to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
For a big guy like Towns to have that mid-range game in his bag, that's a big-time weapon for their offense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside Brunson. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the Western Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position, creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kitty sometimes did. Not really, I just said that to make him look good.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Knicks.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Anthony, the pass to MP. Shot from the wing. And it's New York with a rebound. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Here's Bridges, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
To the inside, here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
And here's MP from outside, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, BA.
You got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Knicks trail by 15. Over to the wing. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. His shots just keep coming for him.
Now here's MP. 25 points in the game. Outside Brunson. Into the lane. Brunson on the attack.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Anthony outside. To the middle. Here's MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside goes Brunson. Count it. Good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, this hot streaks guys don't last minutes. They last days.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Portis outside. Pass to Money. Fires for 3. MP drills the 3.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, BA. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The 3 ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
MP with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to MP. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brunson misses.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
MP inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. So Milwaukee going with... We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Knicks trail by 20. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Cole Anthony out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Antetokounmpo. MP with it. Hard covering. Outside Kuzma. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he cannot hit. Knicks trail by 17. Left side, Anunoby. Oh, the feathering touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside, uses his athleticism in the painted area.
You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well, but his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Bridges against MP. Antetokounmpo outside. Now MP. 6 on the shot clock. From 13 feet. Towns rips down the board. Left side Brunson. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Brunson. Yes! Using that window.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Boy, I like that.
The Bucks leading by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Bucks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against the Knicks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Kuzma from downtown. Money from 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Jalen Brunson.
MP! And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.